Hey, my super beautiful, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, Rainbow Moon Readings. If you guys are joining me for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're returning to me, welcome back. Today, I'm bringing you guys a reading for a Gemini divine female and an Aries divine male in a twin flame union. This is the first Gemini twin flame union video I'm doing for this season. So if you guys would like to see any Gemini type readings or other twin flame type readings, just leave me a comment. If you'd like to see Gemini separation readings, like if you happen to be in separation with your twin flame, comment to me your sexes and astrology signs. I'd be glad to do it. Just allow me at least 2 or 3 days to post the video, and make sure you're subscribed and the bell is hit so you'll receive notification when the video pops up. So basically, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to get into our Gemini divine female, sort of what's going on with her. How is she feeling? How's she feeling about this relationship? Things maybe she needs to work on or heal within herself. Same thing with our Aries. And then sometimes, guys, we can see if they're in separation. If they are, that's a separate reading, like I said. We sort of, what's going on with him? What's his energy level? What's he working on? What does he need to work on? Okay, how is he feeling about this relationship? When we come down the middle, it's sort of how they pair together. Okay, and what the relationship was like, or how they're sort of feeling about the relationship now. All right, and I have oracle cards, so I will pull at the end for a nice message. Okay, so what's going on with our divine female? Okay, so guys, right off the bat, I'm feeling like she feels sort of under attack here. I feel like she feels like she had to fight for something or defend herself. I also feel like her personality could be a bit like that. She could be a little bit flighty when it comes to anger. Okay, I feel like she could be easily angered. Okay, like fly off the handle. Geminis, I love y'all, but you are known to sort of flip. Okay, but other than that, in these cards here, I'm not seeing anything that's really anything toxic about her or anything like that. I feel like in a relationship, she wants to feel loved in the center of somebody's universe. She wants to feel attractive and sexy and loved and all the attention on me, and you have to admire me and you have to respect me, and I'm so great and I'm so talented. Okay, so all those things are true. I feel like she does add good to anything that she does. All right, I do feel like she has multiple talents. She is definitely someone you'd want as a part of your team or as a partner. Okay, but I do feel like there is a little bit of issue with the anger and a little bit of issue with maybe a little bit of shallowness. Okay, and I'm saying this with love, please. I'm trying to help you guys so you can be better fit for your twin flame and you can fix what you need to fix. So that could be it a little bit. I feel like she's definitely thinking about this relationship. Okay, I don't know if when she doesn't feel wanted enough or appreciated enough or beautiful enough, she may look for it elsewhere. She might start to look for it from another source. Okay, that is possible. She may have issues with commitment too, like thinking about commitment. Like, I don't know, was this what I really wanted? Are we really getting along? I don't know. So that's a possibility. Or, you know what, if they're in separation, then she's definitely thinking about him, about maybe the way it could have went, about the future for herself. What should she be doing? How should she be planning? That sort of thing. To me, sometimes this is saying like she might be waiting for him to return to her. So I don't know. We're going to get some more cards out and see what's going on with our Aries male. Okay, wow. All right, so he presented himself to her as a real Romeo, all right? He presented himself like, I'm such a catch. I'm so romantic. I'll take you. I'll sweep you off your feet. I'll do anything for you. I'll buy you roses, candies, and chocolates and play music to you and all those things. Like a real, like, oh, I'm going to serenade you, baby. Like, he presented himself as this wonderful romantic, okay? But I feel like he didn't... it's almost like he said a lot of shit and didn't follow up with it, okay? I feel like he was definitely hiding things from her, being secretive. I feel like she almost had to use a lot of her intuition here to try to figure out what the fuck he was doing behind her back, okay? I don't know what exactly he might have been doing, but I feel like he just was hiding things from her, keeping things from her, being secretive. He might have been sneaking around a little bit. To me, this is also saying he's uncertain of his emotions and feelings. Also, he cannot seem to tame his wild side, okay? So I feel like he presents well, presents like, I'm this romantic guy, I'll never hurt you, baby, but then he does shady shit behind your back, okay? And I do feel like somewhere, somehow, he's like on this on-the-move guy. I don't know if he does shit with cars, or he's works with cars, or he's just a movement type person, but I feel like he may have abandoned this situation here. He might have just packed it up and drove off into the sunset. Okay, I'm feeling like he may have not felt like this was balanced enough for him, or he just is imbalanced as a person because, like I said, the way he presents is he's this wonderful guy and then he acts shady. Okay, so I don't know if he was cheating. I don't know if there was infidelity going on. I don't know if he just wasn't completely ready for this and he was saying that he was, but he really wasn't deep down, or he just gave her mixed signals. Let's get down the middle here. Yeah, I feel like there's disappointments here. Disappointments, feelings of regret, sadness, guilt, madness, sort of, keeping yourself up at night. I feel like this is our Gemini, worried. Like, maybe this, oh, was this my fault? You know, I'm blaming it. No, it was not your fault. I feel like he just presented to you sort of, and in a way he was sort of bullshitting a little bit, okay? And that was not your fault. I feel like what he needs to work on is his follow through with people, okay? He can't just blow smoke up people's ass and yes them to death and make them feel like they're the goddess of the moon, and then just sort of like, you know, flake out and not put as much effort as they started out with, okay? And I just feel like with, like I said, there's a little bit of anger issues here and a little bit of self-importance, self-interest, okay? But I feel like, yes, this is making more sense. I feel like she's waiting for some type of communication, or he kind of maybe, I feel like he ghosted her. I feel like he left her with like nothing, no answers, no nothing, okay? It really, really made her distraught, it bothered her. This to me is her thinking about the past. She was sort of wishing, why can't it go back to when we first met? You were this wonderful person. You were great. You were all these things. You made me feel so wonderful. You made me feel like the star here. And then you just sort of left me feeling like shit. Okay, that's her thinking about the past. He's thinking about it too, but in a different way. She's thinking about it more longingly, like she wants that back. She wants to get back to that. She wants it to be like when they first met, okay? She's definitely sort of stuck on the past a bit, okay? Having a hard time letting go of that, okay? Because he was so giving when he first came in, okay? And she was so receptive. I almost feel like, you know, they might have had an age difference, okay? I'm not 100% on that, but they may have had a little bit of an age difference, okay? I just feel like the energy for both of them to pair up was a bit immature. And I say that when there's nights involved, okay? Yeah, I feel like at some point he's going to come back at her and try to represent himself. And it's going to be more passion driven than relationship focus driven, okay? I feel like he does have a lot of passion for her. I feel like he's the kind of guy that can't maybe control his passions. He might have issues with that, okay? You know, some guys do, especially in a young age or a younger energy or a more immature energy, okay? But yeah, I feel like he might present back to her and be like, offer a peace offering, or be like, you know what, we had such passion, you know, what happened? I want that back. I want to try. He might try to present himself in a sexual manner, okay? Don't be surprised. I feel like he knows in a way that he screwed up here, okay? And he may make a peace offering back to her, or he might come back and say, well, I have new ideas about how this relationship could work better, okay? That's something definitely to look out for, all right? And she might be more receptive to it, because I feel like she's sort of waiting here, waiting for either him to return or to re-up that partnership level or to come with a new idea. And also either way, I feel like she's also thinking about herself in a way where she knows she has to take care of herself and plan for her own future. Okay, so that's a really good sign here. And if you're not doing that, then that's advice to do that, okay? And he needs to stop running from shit. I feel like the Chariot, that's like, boom, boom, let's go, fast, move, get out of here. Hiya, move it. I feel like he ran away from this, okay? He was being shady. I don't know if she caught him out on something or she just couldn't stand the shadiness or whatever, but I feel like, yeah, he kind of ran away from it. All right, so I feel like she may come back with an offer too for him. Like, I feel like she'll be a bit more practical about it. She'll be a bit more together about it and slower to accept things. Like, she'll be slow to accept this offer. She's not going to like run to the phone and text him right back. If he texts her or he emails her or he instant messages her, she's not going to like run right back at it. She is going to want it, but she's not going to be like fire on her feet for it. She's going to be like, okay, I know I got to like feel this out because I know he was shady in the past and he was effing around on me, or I don't know what his deal was, or why he was ghosting me, or why he was hiding shit from me. She's going to be more practical about it, okay? He's going to be more fiery and passionate about it. Like, oh my God, I miss you so much. I just want you so bad. Oh, all that. She's going to kind of be like, well, put your money where your mouth is. You know, put your promises where your mouth is. Like, you better show me, okay? Because I'm not having this shit this time around, if that makes any sense. I feel like she's going to be real tough with him. And that's exactly the approach that she needs to have, because she needs to put him in his place. Because he thinks he can charm and romance and romanticize everything. And you know what? She might have fell for that the first time. She will not fall for that the second time. So yes, guys, I want you to know, if you're in separation, expect communication. It will come. I don't know when. I'm not going to say when. Because if you knew when, it would screw up you know, what you guys are working on, okay? You're on personal journeys, okay? So let's get out one of these beautiful vintage wisdom cards from my new deck. Healing, okay? A lot of what has to happen here, and this is a common theme in twin flame relationships. You were brought together to heal each other. You were separated to heal yourselves, okay? Does that make sense? You have to figure out what it is that needs healing. I can only tell you bits and pieces. Like I said, there could be anger issues, or a little bit of ego, or a little bit of self-interest, okay? Or shallowness, a tinge, okay? There could be that. There could be a little bit of ego here too. Lying, sort of not being honest with themselves or others, sort of maybe some manipulating here, okay? Not facing things, running away from things, okay? Those are all things that need to be healed and fixed before you can come back together, okay? So make sure, if there is going to be communication coming back, that these things are done. Make sure you feel that way, that you feel healed, that you want to work maybe on it together. When you come back together, when the communication happens, make sure you want to work on that together. Present it, okay? Because it's definitely something that needs to be done here. All right, guys? Let me know what you think about this reading. If you'd like to see any more readings, or you'd like to see this in reverse for a female Aries and a divine male Gemini, I'd be glad to do it. Okay, guys? And I'll catch you guys in the next reading. My love to you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you can see when I upload new stuff. Love you guys so much. Catch you on the next reading.